My name's Claydale, product specialist for hay and combines for AGCO Corporation, covering the Atlantic District. Going to talk a little bit today about the 2800 series, which is a new series of round balers offered by Challenger as well as Massey Ferguson. One unique feature to the 2800 series: this baler is the only baler offered in North America that is a self-contained hydraulic machine. Your benefit to that is that the 2800 series will tie your bale, declutch your belts, open your tailgate, kick the bale out, and everything comes back to the home position, all with a single touch of a button. So you can just hit that button, call your wife on her cell phone, and your bale's out the back, and look at you. I mean, you've done nothing, and you've got dinner on the table when you get home. So that's another unique feature. We offer this unit is a 2846, which is a 4x6 automatic auto cycle round baler, as well as a 2856 auto cycle round baler. I'm going to open up the side here. I'm going to show you how clean it is. Some guys, I won't name any names, store their twine here, which just makes it a mess there. We're very clean, easy to service. Got an 80 series chain as an update on this machine, so we've got a really heavy duty drive chain. Now what allows us to open this tailgate and leave our belts tight is this hydraulic declutcher there. That hydraulic declutcher is going to declutch the belts when you hit that button on your auto cycle, as well it's going to slip in case you have some kind of slippage going on when you're baling your bale there. Now what we offer here is what we call the quad cylinder system. The quad cylinder system here, the cylinder up top basically keeps tension on your belts, while the cylinder on the bottom here puts the density in your bale. Now we're offering 2 cylinders on each side, unlike our competition that offers spring and a hydraulic cylinder. Now this is not a new feature to the Massey Ferguson Hesston series round balers. This has been out since the early 80s, and some companies have purchased a patent from us in the past to be able to build the bale in what we call an open throat vertical feed. What open throat vertical feed means is the hay comes into the baler and straight up and starts your bale. There's no floor rollers to wrap and wet hay. There's no starting rollers in the front like you see in the competition. So with that, I'll move on to the next thing we've got. Okay, now I'm going to twine this machine for you today, just so everybody knows how to do it. We got storage for 6 balls of twine on each side. That's 12 balls total. All right. The twine storage is in the door. I'm going to run it through this little eyelet here. Run it through this eyelet here. Run it through this fence post insulator. Through another eyelet. And then through a tensioner. Through an eyelet here. An eyelet here. One more. And then I'm out the front of the machine. Okay? Now you want to make sure when you're wrapping your twine that you wrap it around this wheel one time. What that's doing is there's a sensor inside this wheel, and that's telling the monitor that you're applying twine. You're going to drop it down through here, then through another eyelet in the bottom, and then through this last eyelet here, and then we go on into the twine arm. You're going to have twine on both sides. You got a dual tube twine arm, so you're applying twice the twine at half the time. A lot less moving parts with a dual tube than 2 single tubes. All right, now we're going to talk about the mesh wrap system offered by Massey Ferguson on the 2800 series. This mesh wrap is also available on the 4x5 Economy 1745, same mesh wrap system. Now here we've got it on a 5x6 baler. Notice we've got an extra roll of storage right here up on top, so you've got plenty of net in this machine to run all day. Now we give you this crowbar here. You take a you got to take the pressure off these cylinders on each side. Okay, bring your door back and then pull your roll out. Go ahead and kill it. All right, now here we are at the mesh. We're getting ready to load it. I'll say one thing: we don't give you any wrenches. There's no rollers to wrap around, 2 or 3 rollers like you'll see in the competition. We load from the back, we don't load in the front. You don't have to take this roll and thread it down this big long rod, then close it up. So it is a lot simpler than what our competition offers. I'm gonna go ahead and load it right here so you can time me. Ready? Loaded. That's it. That's all you got to do to load it up. You're gonna want to go ahead, roll your roll in to the machine, drop the door down like that. Put your tension back on your roller. Put your crowbar up. It actually takes me longer to put this crowbar in here than it does loading a mesh. And there you have it. We're ready to mesh your bale. So the competition can't touch that. Got a metal drive roller here. That drive roller is going to come up out of the way and it's going to pinch that mesh into the belts and it's going to drive that mesh around the bale there. So now we hit the button to come back to the cut position. Roller's going to get out of the way and the knife at the bottom is going to end up cutting that mesh, and there you go, you got a meshed bale. Now as you can see, we have our tailgate open. Unlike the competition who can actually grab a hold of a belt and swing on it like a monkey, our belts are good and tight. So it's an excellent feature offered on the 2800 series round baler. You see here, we've got a very, very large flotation tire. That's for faster baling speeds. You want that large flotation tire to float that baler across the field, but what the competition doesn't offer is a flotation axle as well. The axle that we have there, it's got 4 pieces of rubber tubing in between the axle. What that's going to do is allow you to float, a lot like a horse trailer or what you see on some grain carts. Now with the 2800 series, we offer a hydraulic kicker. That kicker is going to come out when the tailgate is up. It's going to push that bale out and hold it out while the tailgate comes home, so you're guaranteed not to hit your mesh. Now what you can do is you can cut that off from inside the tractor. You can't do that on any other round baler. So say you're baling on the hillside and you don't want that bale rolling into Granny's pond, then you can turn around, you can turn that thing off from inside the tractor. Another unique feature offered on the 2800 series. Now if you get up inside here, I'll show you the newest addition to the 2800 series is what we call our roto stuffer. Okay, you've got a set of teeth here, you got a set of teeth here and here, and what that's going to do is that's constantly feeding hay onto the back of the belts. Traditional Massey Ferguson balers, 856A hestons, 956A hestons, had just a standard stuffer that just stuffed the hay onto the back of the belts and then disappeared for a split second and then came back. It was on a cam. So that slowed down our capacity. Now we're reaching baling speeds of up to 10 to 12 miles an hour with this new roto stuff offered by the 2800 series Massey Ferguson baler. All right, yet another unique feature to the 2800 series. It is the only baler offered in the industry today with a color monitor. You got to ask yourself this question. Do you have a black and white computer you're watching this video on right now? Do you have a black and white television at home, or are you running a Vizio 50-inch plasma while you're watching your Auburn Tigers win the national championship? I don't think you are. Right here, GTA Color Console. This GTA Color Console is, you need it to run the baler, but since it's Isobus 11783 compatible, you can plug it into any tractor that's Isobus standard and you can run the software directly off their monitor. Another unique feature to the 2800 series. If you notice here, we got drive arrows, right? You got left drive arrow, center drive arrow, right drive arrow. Now we're the only baler offered that actually has wheels that ride on the bale itself. So what that's telling you is immediately that you need to drive left or drive right, unlike the competition that's sensing belt slack. So Right, the way we're sitting here, we're in automatic mode right there. You've got your twine sitting right here, so you're automatic twine. So what that tells you is when your baler is full, it's going to give you a beep option. When it beeps, then it's going to go ahead and automatically tie your belt, declutch your belts, open your tailgate, kick the bell out. The kicker's going to hold that bell out to guarantee you that your tailgate's not going to come down on top of the bell. Your tailgate's going to come home, your belts are going to start up. Like I said before, you can be on the phone with your wife at that time, making sure that she's got dinner ready when you get home. So, auto cycle balers. Let me repeat that to you. Auto cycle balers. We are the only company that offers you an auto cycle machine. Thank you very much. Okay. Like I said before, quad cylinder system. If you notice here on the right side of the machine, you'll see my 2 more cylinders here. Now remember, that is a unique feature offered on 2800 series round balers. It guarantees you that very dense, hardcore bale that you're looking for. Now you've got a valve block here, which has got your valve to be able to slack your belts in case you need to do any maintenance, as well as a valve here that will allow you to add more density to the bale. Notice on your left hand or on your right hand side also you got storage for 6 more balls of twine. That's 12 balls of twine total, so you can guarantee that you can bale all day long without running out of twine. And see how clean everything is. How clean it is, how simple it is to get up there, do any kind of maintenance that may need to be done in the future. Now, with that, I'll finish up the 2800 series round baler. Remember, it's big, it's got big feet, and it's guaranteed for you to run 12 miles per hour while baling. Thank you.